Good day, everyone. I am the Blues 32, and this is Clive Barker's Undying. Like I know any of what that is. Desired it. I don't know. I like the music to be a little softer there, but no subtitles. That's fine. I was going to play Dracula Path of Resurrection, but the game is just so awkward.
I'm tired of trying.
I couldn't even get through like the first 5 minutes.
Manifestations. Even though it was me who chose to debunk folklore and mysticism. Little did I know I'd end up being labeled as Patrick Galloway, the man with endless occult knowledge. Before I knew it, people all over the world paid me to investigate all kinds of weird things. As long as they paid me, I'd look into it. Funny thing though, the more I saw, the more I believe there are forces beyond our control.
Okay.
Creatures not explainable in any human terms.
Like sudden fog leading to flashbacks.
I fled from Ireland and hung around Paris and London with no real purpose till the Great War started. I joined a special unit whose job it was to squelch the fears of the superstitious farm boys who made up the fighting ranks. The Trasanti were the biggest pains. The commanding officer, Jeremiah Covenant, led our unit on a hunt for their camp.
These don't look like the Germans.
We were ambushed. They came streaming out of the woods, waving swords and howling like banshees. I saw their leader holding a strange stone over his head, yelling weird words in a strange tongue. And just when he was gonna pull the trigger, he glared right at me. A bright green flash came from his hand, and it bowled me over as my gun went off. I woke up in a hospital bed with severe burns. They told me Jeremiah and the unit had gone on without me, but he'd given me the shaman stone to keep.
Why?
I hadn't given any of this much thought until I came back here to find this letter that Jeremiah wrote me almost 6 months ago, asking me to come back to Ireland and help him out. This is not something I'm dying to do, for it may mean the death of me. He saved my life, though, so I owe it to him.
How did he
Just
save
hope
your
it's not
life?
too late.
I'm a little unclear. New journal entry. How do I access my journal? Wait, there's controls. Invert mouse, no thank you. That's a charming face, I just noticed. Journal. Journal. Where's my journal? Really? Really? We're having this problem already, are we? Burn. Oh. Well, shut up. Each time I pass fades from memory, my fate has a terrible habit of reawakening me. More often, the unpleasant name of Otto Kessinger is the vehicle of my remembrance, but not today. My old friend and commanding officer in the Great War, Jeremiah... I suppose I should say, be talking in an Irish accent. Or at least what approximates as one, because it's the best you're going to get. My old friend and commanding officer in the Great War, Jeremiah Covenant, has sent word. It has been years since I heard from him. His letter came whilst I was away and sitting... God, this sounds like... What am I doing? Sitting unopened for nearly 6 months. My joy at reading his name was quickly replaced by sorrow, then by fear. Jeremiah has fallen ill and requires my assistance at his estate in Ireland. I'm going to try not to go Russian again, because that was just weird. I've not set foot on Irish soil since poor Gwendolyn's death, and I did not think anything could make me return. Could I have been responsible for her death? Being legally exiled from my homeland was painful, but nothing in comparison to my memories. How did she end up on the floor? How could so much blood come without a sound? How was that knife in my hand, and why was Kessinger suddenly nowhere to be found? But Jeremiah saved my life, and I cannot deny any request he would make. The necessity of my presence is somewhat vague, as his letter at times was incoherent. He speaks of his sickness as a family illness no medicine can cure. Regardless, I will go to my friend. I have booked passage on a steamliner leaving tomorrow, arriving in 4 days. I hope I am not recognized by the authorities. I hope I'm not too late. Patrick. I'm sorry? You alright there, sir? Sir? That, I believe, was called skyring or scythering or something. The ability to see what is there, but yeah. But is hidden from mortal eyes or something like that.
I'm Patrick Galloway, a friend of Jeremiah's. Sorry it took me so long to get here. His letter said it was most urgent.
Jeremiah was beginning to think that the letter never arrived in your hands. He's been quite anxious to see you. We've all been quite worried. Jeremiah's now bedridden. Follow me and I'll show you to his living quarters.
Okay.
I apologize for the look of the house, but there's only a skeleton crew of servants now. Jeremiah let go of everyone else, and the house is much too large for us to clean.
Yeah, I can understand that. Besides, it looks better than Dracula Path of Resurrection. Good lord, that was... I seriously just could not play it.
This family's had so much tragedy.
Well, I probably could if I forced myself.
I hope you can help him.
But I didn't really see a reason to force myself. Didn't exactly seem to have compelling gameplay or story. What? Who are you? Right then. Just gonna save my game. Yeah, save. What? Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! Okay. Oh. That looks useful. How do I pick... Oh, there we go.
Patrick, you made it.
At your service, Jeremiah. Sorry for the delay, but I've been abroad. What happened to you?
It seems I've come under the watchful eye of the Reaper, my friend. It's been
You
a
seem to have
long
shrunk.
time,
You look
hasn't
like
it?
Apparently too long.
Patrick, I came back from the war only to find my entire estate in disarray. My brother Aaron disappeared first, and then my sister Bethany. My declining health is a result of an old war wound, and unfortunately,
Bullshit. You
the
said it was a
symptoms
family
are
illness.
irreversible. I didn't summon you here to watch me die. I need your help.
Anything I can do. Just name it.
Strange events began happening around the manor. After thinning out my staff, they ransacked my estate, taking whatever they could carry. The rest of the help was quick to follow, as they feared rumors of my family's curse. I can't help but think it's more than a coincidence that strange happenings have increased since I've been back from the war.
Yeah, such a pleasant-looking family
I
you
want to
have.
get to the bottom of this, but I'm just too weak to investigate it myself. I'm relying on you to step in for me.
Of course, Jeremiah. The only reason I risk coming back here is to assist you however I can.
My thanks to you, Patrick.
What the hell was that?
Sounds like it came from downstairs.
I'll check it out. Lock the door behind me.
I can't get up, you dumbass. I really can't change the name of it, huh? Yes. Save. Really? I can't... Really? You want me to delete it and then save it again? Otherwise I just have to go down the line. Oh, God. Really?
Stuck. Jammed. Stuck.
Stuck.
Jammed.
It's jammed. Hello? Excuse me, sir. Did you hear something? No need to get fancy, Patrick.
Stuck. Jammed.
These are not good sounds I'm hearing. These are not good sounds I'm hearing at all. Hello? Sure, why not? Hello there. How are you?
Can you describe what you can only see? As the bonds of flesh are broken, the world becomes apparent.
Does it? Ah, bullets. That's what I was hoping that was. The stone's not saying anything. Hello? Don't mind if I do. I'll just help myself. Really? You call that a jump scare? I'm not impressed. Hang on a second. What's the quick save? I think it's F7. But I want to be sure before I press it. F6. See? Not that would have mattered since I didn't have a quick load to begin with, or a quick save to load to begin with. Nothing is happening. That's because I'm pressing the wrong button. Hello? Hello? Oh shit, what was that? How do I reload? Reload. There's no reload button? Who designed this game? Thought I was done with games with weird controls. What? Where? Ooh. Well, at least he's quick with it. Ma'am? Ma'am? Shit. Thanks for just sitting for, you know... Yeah, I'm easily amused. Son of a bitch. Right then, maybe I'll be able to find some way to record System Shock. I don't know. I hope so. Ouch. I've got to learn to run. I get back into a corner and I panic and I don't know what to do and
Won't budge.
That sound, am I slamming my face into it? Is that what that noise is? Just poof. Won't budge. It won't budge. Busy. Like to help, but you know. Actually, hang on. Piss off with that. Up. No. Oh, for crying out loud, man. You son of a monkey. How do you heal? Heal. Enter. So I suppose I have to... Okay. Easy enough. I wonder. No, I was hoping that if I did that, I would be able to reload, but no. Such was not in the cards. I see you.
Help me, Patrick!
The hell's going on around here, man? You've got werewolves.
Those beasts were after me.
What in God's name were those things?
They're called howlers. And while I've never seen one before tonight, I've heard of them for years.
They're
Those
werewolves.
weren't natural, my friend. We're fighting more than superstitions here.
Perhaps I was being naive not to tell you, but there might be something more sinister at work here.
No.
When I was a boy, I encountered something I can't quite explain. You see, there was this isle of standing stones that sits just off the estate. Someone had carved a sigil into each of the stones, something indiscernible. Father had many books on the occult, one of which contained a sketch of that very symbol. I took my brothers and sisters out to the island and read from my father's book.
Shouldn't have done that.
Well, what happened?
Something answered. The ocean began to boil, and a great wind whipped against us as we stood in the circle, and my siblings huddled to the ground in fear. Eventually, the wind died, and the sea settled. Patrick, I know it sounds like the ravings of a dying man, but I believe those standing stones had something to do with this.
No!
The taint upon this family has now begun to manifest itself.
But you told me you're dying. Doesn't this curse end with you?
Who knows? My brothers and sisters are dead, but I don't think they're really gone. I've heard some servants whispering. They think they've seen Lisbeth on the estate. My family has come for me. I sense them, Patrick. By now, you and I know the supernatural exists. You saw the Howlers. And what about our encounters with the Tersante during the war?
I'd rather
You
not think
still
about
even
that, thanks.
carry the Gelzerbar stone with you.
It's a token of the shaman's life I took. That's all.
I found a scroll with a picture of the Gelzerbar on it. I believe it contains the way to awaken the stone's dormant power.
It has power.
Very well. Let me study this scroll overnight, and I'll see what I can do in the morning.
This house still hides many secrets. I'm counting on you to reveal them and put an end to this mess.
You seem so concerned. New journal entry. What was... Ah, yes. I remember. A piece to the puzzle. The scream downstairs was a result of an attack by a beast. Something Jeremiah calls a howler. Similar to a dog, the animal was pale in complexion, had claws as long as my arm, and could leap several meters from a dead stop. I killed the fiend, but before I could thoroughly inspect the corpse, it vanished without a trace. God, that sounds terrible. Upon questioning Jeremiah, I am a little more unnerved than I was after seeing the howler. He told me a story involving his brothers and sisters, an island of standing stones, and a sorcery book of his late father's. Apparently the Covenant children, led by Jeremiah, went to the island and read from this strange book. He maintains it was simply a prank to scare his kin. He believes something from within the ring of stones answered back, raging the sea, angering the wind, and shaking the earth. Since that time, Jeremiah has been visited by terrible misfortune. All of his brothers and sisters have passed away. I recall one late night in a foxhole, Jeremy showed me a picture of his youngest sister, Elizabeth. No more than a teenager, she was so striking I found it hard to concentrate on his descriptions of the others. God, that was horrible. Anyway, Jeremiah is not completely convinced they are indeed dead. To be precise, he's not sure that they've remained dead. I suspect that these are delusions brought on by his memory of that day at the stones. Otherwise, I can only imagine this is a terrible prank played upon a dying man. But if they are only delusions, why not inform me of them when we first spoke? Why would he not write me such a thing in his letter? Perhaps he did not think I would come. I have arrived in time, apparently just in time. Completely bedridden, Jeremiah is a shadow of his old self, and apparently a many pounds and a few shades lighter. His explanation for calling to me is still unclear. He speaks of strange happenings around the estate, problems that he is unable to rectify in his weakened state, and has requested I investigate. I, of course, agreed. Before I could ponder where to begin my exploration, the servant who showed me to Jeremiah's room screamed from downstairs. Often where to begin is the most difficult step. The Gelziber stone. I've carried this artifact ever since the day Jeremiah gave it to me following the battle with the Tersani. It seems to throw out a shockwave of considerable force, and ever since I acquired the stone I have noticed strange sightings and visual anomalies. However, the power of the stone has its dark side. On occasion a beast from beyond this world has attacked me. My only explanation for his appearance is that I was using the stone powered for too long. I have not seen the beast for a while, of course. I have not needed the stone. Alright, what's this? Oh, grand. What the hell? Okay, gonna need to check my controls again. What's the next spell button? Spell select. Okay, end. Why not? Just gonna save here. What was it you're gonna do? Oh, yes. Okay. I believe this is a form of a magical attack. You. So was that servant the last one? Oh, good, it recharges. Nice. What?
Have you noticed anything strange going on?
Apparently, Elizabeth's room was broken into last night during the commotion.
Where's her room?
Just down the hall from here. It's quite
Wobble,
a mess.
wobble, head wobble, head wobble. I'm gonna make sure you don't get killed. You're probably gonna get killed whether or not I watch you or not. What?
Tell me what you know about Lisbeth.
Why, she was a fetching young lass. Quite
Weren't you the girl that died yesterday?
She could be placid and calm 1 minute, and then suddenly she's spitting curses and swinging her nails at you like an animal. 'Tis a pity her mother died birthing her.
Indeed.
Following her mother's death, I'd raised Lisbeth like my own. In the end, the wasting sickness got her. I'd cared for her when she was sick and watched her wither away to nothing. Pity a young woman has to die in the spring of her life. Now she rests with her poor mother at the family mausoleum. The groundskeeper claims to have seen her recently. Oh man, seeing a ghost is never a good omen.
Where can I find this groundskeeper?
He's out in the gardens. You can get there through the
You
kitchen.
know, keeping the
Your knowledge is
grounds.
appreciated. Thank you.
Really, you had to ask, where can I find her? Well, whatever. I reckon there's about as good a time as any to end this video. Don't know why I'm bothering to create 2 already, but whatever. I am the Blues 32. Control apparently makes you jump. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.